need is tremendous. The waiting list is quite extensive. Patients have been waiting for sometimes several years in order before they come before us.
We're doing all knees this trip, so these people have been walking around like this, and it is just, you just wonder how. Like, how are you doing this?
What we see is a lot of patients who live with crippling disease and have progression of their disease that is so far beyond what we would typically see in the United States.
They've been in so much pain. They've been walking with walkers. They can't do their jobs. They can't help to take care of their children. No matter how much pain they've been in and what they've been through, they're so grateful.
These people are ready to move, they're ready to exercise, and they're ready to get back on their feet.
We are gonna hit the ground running. You're gonna walk through, go straight all the way back to the ORs where the locker rooms are.
I think the motherboard might be shorted. I don't know if it's working yet. Let's plug this bad boy in.
When we first show up and they go through the triage, you know, we're walking in from the airport past dozens and dozens of people sitting and watching us walk by them into the hospital for our first meeting.
Saw approximately 57 patients during the day. All the while, the patients that were waiting and their families remained on this patio in the heat and humidity in hopes that they would be selected for a knee replacement.
Mi nombre es Orlin Pina.
Right now, I can't work. Well, I'm a mechanic.
I fixed one of those trucks on the roof, and one of the labor, he moved the scaffold, and he tried to give me like a scare, but he moved too stronger, and I fell down, and I destroyed completely my knee.
How long have you waited for your joint replacement?
10 years.
Some of the disabilities and deformities that you see, you're wondering how they're continuing. The people here they're built different. There's no way that I personally could go and walk through the pain that they are.
Pull up our x-rays here.
Miro, que son excelentes. Sí. Me ha agarrado ahora más dolor será del lado.
Ajá.
Ay.
Ah, sí. Sí, sí.
And we'll have a moment at the end of the day in which we'll have orthopedics, anesthesia, nursing, and medicine all in the same room, focused on every patient. Every case gets discussed. It's an A team. We don't normally work together, but you ask anybody in the hospital, they would swear we've been working together for years.
Okay, mi nombre es Nelly Fuentes, soy de Puerto Cortés. Tengo artritis reumatoidea de 9 años. Antes se llamaba artritis reumatoidea juvenil.
Tears virtually came to my eyes when she walked into the clinic. I was the pre-op screener. A 43-year-old woman, severe rheumatoid arthritis that was juvenile rheumatoid. She could barely get into the clinic. She was with a walker. She was determined to get in.
Sigo luchando, ¿verdad? Con la ayuda de Dios y con la ayuda de cada uno de los médicos. Mis rodillas se han estado deformando también debido a la enfermedad.
So many stories from previous trips, and it's unbelievable the amount of teamwork and how everybody is literally just working as one unit with one goal. And whatever it takes to get that goal accomplished, everybody's pitching in and doing their part.
Well, we're setting up our implants for the first wave of cases today.
In the United States, if you walked into my office today on a Monday and needed a joint replacement, you'd have surgery probably within 6 or 8 weeks. In a place like Honduras, the likelihood of it happening would be almost zero.
These are people that are crippled with arthritis but have no resources to fix their knees and to move on, because the only people in countries like this that can have surgery are people that can go out and buy the implants and pay for their hospital stay.
We bring everything with us. We ship somewhere between 6 and 8 tons of cargo 4 months in advance of the trip.
We have to bring all the walkers or canes, all the equipment that we would need, and we're already limited on what we have. So we only have about 15 walkers and there's gonna be 50 surgeries. So we're kind of hoping that some people already have devices or whatever that we brought will be sufficient for the people.
So we just lost power, but the hospital has their own backup power generator. So it was just a matter of what, 2 seconds, and it all fell black, and then back to be in business again.
Power outages, IV medications that we don't always have access to, equipment that we're not familiar with. It's tested everyone's skills and abilities and patience and the way they work under pressure, and I thought it went great.
We're here with a group of surgeons that are truly specialists and masters at their craft, so they make what appear to be very complex cases look very routine.
We just about finished the first day and it went really well. These patients are up on the floor. We're off to a good start here, and we have a great leadership team that worked so hard during the year to get everything prepared.
It's a lot of donations, and we're so thankful to have the support of people in the hospitals back home that support our mission trip. It costs us well over $100,000 to run a single trip. Every donation that we get, 100% of it goes directly to take care of patients. Cost of supplies, cost of bringing team members down, shipping of our cargos, some of our largest expenses that we have essentially every year start from zero and have to build back up our funds to be able to go on another trip.
The problem here in Honduras is people have to buy the implants and pay for the hospitalization. And as one of our patients told us today, he would have to work for over 40 years and save every penny to afford 1 knee replacement. So that's why we're here. Well, whenever we go out, we just don't focus on operating on people that need to walk, but we also find out what other needs are in the community.
And so this year we contacted Padla, who is the leader here in Honduras with her brother Ticho. And she said this year the greatest need was school supplies. We were ready to go and we said, where are we going? And she said, today we're going to an all-girls orphanage. Delivered 3 bins of school supplies filled with crayons and markers and all kinds of different paper and tons of pens and pencils and the basics that these children would otherwise not have without us. Oh my gosh, seeing their faces, of course, when you first see them, your heart melts. It's gonna relate to your own children when you see them. They're all so happy and they're just so excited to see people that will come visit them and play with them. As soon as we got the soccer ball out of the playroom, it kind of brought us all together. Have a lot of fun and bring a lot of smiles.
Spending time with them and sharing the little that we could was truly rewarding, and I hope we can come back and do more for these kids.
Take a big deep breath in through your nose, exhale. So I just want you to just connect to this moment, understand everything you've done so far. We have to power through a couple more days. We're about to change more lives. I want you to say one word to connect to the moment right now about what you're feeling.
My word is inspired.
Grateful.
Love. Impressed. So smart.
Excelente, excelente. Son muy especiales. Muy agradecida por toda la fineza que han tenido con cada uno de los pacientes. Son admirables. Siempre he tenido ese criterio, ese concepto de las personas de ese país. Y solo Dios puede hacer esa actitud, nadie más que Él. Sí. Ha sido de gran bendición que ellos vengan a dar un aporte muy grande, por cierto, a este país, que tanto lo necesitan.
Well, we're changing lives, and we're impacting not only just individuals, but their families as well, and every lives that they touch. We're giving them new knees and the ability to walk again, really.
I got a translator over to ask her if she wanted to see her new legs, and they pulled the blanket down and kind of angled the phone so she could see, and she just lit up.
You did muy bien.
Yes, thank you. Saw the joy in her face, it's just pretty remarkable. And that was one patient, but that's every single person that comes through.
Para mí la cirugía viene a cambiarme totalmente la vida. Tenía 6 años de sufrimiento y ya sentía que las fuerzas ya no me estaban respondiendo. Entonces para mí el dolor que siento hoy ya no es nada comparado.
Having the opportunity to go visit some patients now after surgery to see the difference already, smiling, just so thankful, and it doesn't matter how tired you are, it's just all worth it. It's beautiful.
Just tell me what it means to you personally to be able to donate your time and energy to a trip here.
It's life-changing on multiple fronts.
It was wonderful.
Personally, it's the most rewarding thing I've done in my career.
You can imagine how is waiting for 10 years because you want to do something and you can't. You want to bring food to your family and then you can't. My life is going back. I can find the job and bring food for my family, and pain is gone. Thank you, and God bless you.
Welcome everybody to a very special night. This is our Operation Walk Carolinas 2023 celebration team dinner.
I am truly humbled to stand in front of this group, a group that can take all of their time, vacation time, away from family, away from friends, to spend it in such a meaningful way. You have the expertise to help people, and here you are. You're giving back to people that need it the most. So I'm very proud. I am proud to have been here the last 5 days with the best of the best.
Many of you know I like to relate each mission trip to different quotations and things that I read throughout the year. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. I can tell you I met a lot of rich people this week. I met with a team and worked with a team that had new members and old members that were rich in their commitment and dedication to changing the lives of the patients that they take care of, and oftentimes unknowingly changing their own lives at the same time. I met a group of patients who were rich in their faith and in their trust, in their ability to place their lives in their hands of people that oftentimes they just met a few hours ago. And I met a group of volunteers who were rich in their service, to give everything and expect nothing in return, to help patients in their country who so desperately need them.
So I've done a few things in my life that I can say I'm truly proud of. My work, my friends that are here today, and my family, especially my family. I do have my second son, Drew, who lives in Houston and has been very successful in the energy sector. Drew said he would love to join us next year on our OpWalk mission. And he and his wife, Caroline, have donated $150,000 to OpWalk Carolinas. Drew is on FaceTime with us now. Drew, we are so proud of you and everything you've done.